evil of medicine is that darn computer. All right. That has taken away the relationships, the connections, the communication, the storytelling. I have medical students, so they're very green. I mean, it can't get any greener than a third-year medical student in September, right? They're very excited to come. They're very excited to sit in front of the computer. They're very excited to type to me. And they freak out when I tell them, don't worry about that. Talk to the patient.
Well, here's what's coming next. Here's what's coming next.
The AI scribes.
Yes.
That's
ambient AI.
That has changed my life. I use it. They walk in with the phone. We put it down.
Which one do you use?
We use Freed AI.
Freed. I know Freed AI. Yeah. They're great.
Put it down, and the student starts talking to the patient, just engaging the patient. I still feel that they have to type a little bit, especially a third year.
Oh yeah.
But they don't have to like worry and get every little detail that they may miss. And then they do the whole thing, and then I walk in, and then they present the case to me, and I says, you don't have to remember it. Look at the computer and use the computer as a tool. Tell me what medicines they have allergies to. Tell me what is their problem list. Then I'll go in, I'll ask them some more questions. We'll examine, we'll make a diagnosis, we'll make an assessment and a plan. And do you have any more questions, Mom? Usually everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And my progress note, I'll go back and I'll just drop them into the EHR later. No stress.
Yeah.
No stress. It's life-changing. But you know what's very interesting? I can't get a lot of the doctors to use it. I got templates. I got this. I got that. I don't need it. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the same thing happened to us with our dictaphones, right?
Yeah.
That all of us now use. And you take it away from them and they feel paralyzed without it. First, you have to force it on them. It's like my kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. I want to stay here. I want to stay at home. I don't want to go to the park. I want to stay at home. You take them to the park. I don't want to go home. I want to stay at the park. Like once they're committed to it.
Even our illustrious Dr. Bravo, I practically bullied him into trying it. And now, how's your life, Dr. Bravo? Come on, it won't kill you. Say I was right. Say I was right. Come on, I don't hear it.
The problems in the exam room are that the EHR that this clinic uses is not easy to use, so I can gather the data I need to have the conversation. The AI large language model helps in that I don't have to put a bunch of clicks in a bunch of places. But at the end of the day, the EHR prevents me from being the best doctor I could be.
I think these things are going to evolve.
Because it doesn't present me the data that I need in a way that I can then, because I think that's what a doctor does, right? I'm basically a translator. I get a note from you that says why you're not doing the tubes and what the plan is. And the parents following up for another reason, they're like, I wasn't convinced with Dr. Block. And if I can have that information as to what you're thinking, then I can explain to them why that's a good course of action. But if I can't get to that information quickly and I'm fumbling through a computer to try to get to where it is, and it's a pop-up window that's too small to read quickly, and the note was generated by Epic, and there's 5 pages of notes with social determinants of health, and patient was counseled about smoking. Well, it's a 2-year-old, he doesn't smoke, all these other things that get populated by Epic solely for the purpose of billing more. I can't get to the meat. I just need the old-fashioned letter. Hey, Herb, I'm not doing tubes in this kid yet because it's the end of spring. He probably is not going to have any colds during the summer. If he has a cold during the summer, I'll see him back. I'll put the tubes. If not, we'll see what happens next winter.
Well, what you're saying is there's someone else on the other end who's not using the AI scribe, who's not using ambient AI, because the way that the ambient AI works is it puts it in a narrative that is easier to decipher what's going on. It's easier to know what's important. And this is not like it's just the last iteration of
no.
And I'll tell you, because the guy who runs Freed, his wife's a doctor.
Good.
His wife is a physician.
This
But
isn't
think
And
about
rocket
so
it.
science.
she's going to be in his ear telling him
It-
the issues, and they take feedback from physicians all the time
Yeah, yeah,
and then integrate it in the next iteration. And so it's going to keep on
and